Greetings, friends! It is time for another day with Aunt Loopy at Loopy Farm. For those who are new, probably start at the first one. Anyway, the goal is to only earn money from foraging, help wanted quests, and gifts in the first year. So, I can do other things, I just can't earn money from them. Clear and sunny. Spirits are very displeased today. Well, I won't go into the mines. And I already know how to make stir fry. Haven't I seen that one like 3 times now? It is salmonberry season, so all I'm gonna do today is water my plants and pick salmonberries. Yeah. And I've got to go over and pet the cat. Yeah, gotta pet the cat. Hello, Fluffy. I think that's the name, right? Fluffy! Yes, I named the cat Fluffy. I don't know why I decided to change from my normal name of Fuzzbutt, but I did, so now I'm all confused. Fuzzbutt is a good name for a cat. Don't you think Fuzzbutt is a good name for a cat? Anyway, I always name my horse Tinfoil. Because I don't know if you've ever seen that old Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck cartoon where I think it was Daffy Duck was the lone stranger and he got on his horse and he said, "Hi, oh, tinfoil, away!" Anyway, the tinfoil bit stuck in my head. Man, I loved those cartoons when I was a kid. They don't make cartoons the same way anymore. I mean, they still make good cartoons, but they're just not the same. And I don't know why. The old Warner Brothers cartoons were my favorite cartoons when I was a kid. The Bugs Bunny and the Daffy Duck. Porky Pig, not so much, but Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. Oh man, those were my favorites. I loved them so much. Now, I liked Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and all, but they were different. They didn't have the same lunacy aspect, I guess. The sheer lunacy of the Warner Brothers was just something I loved. So, and then they had the Warner Brothers and the Warner Sister Dot going all around the parking lot in the Warner Brothers studio, and it was fun. What was that called? Animaniacs, that's what it was called. I loved that show. That was fun. And again, the reason it was fun was because of the sheer lunacy of it. You look at that and you're like, I know this is insane, but I relate so very much. Yeah, I relate a lot to that. When I was a kid, we used to joke about how insanity runs rampant in our family. Mostly on the one side, actually. When my grandma died, my grandma on my father's side, we went to the funeral, and I kid you not, everyone who was not a relative came up to me and my siblings and said the same thing. "Oh yes, we knew your grandma. She was special." It's like they had a script, man. It was weird. But then again, so was she. She was really, really, really weird. So, yeah. That's how life is sometimes. People are crazy. And you can either love it or you can hate it. And I chose to embrace the crazy. Okay, I'm gonna get a few of these just for better pathing. Okay, but there's still some for stretching out the, spreading. I need to have it for spreading so that there will be more in the future. Because I'm trying to get as many trees as possible, but I'm also trying to get as many weeds as possible because I need that fiber. That sweet, sweet fiber. And I also need to befriend Caroline so that I can use the fiber and the wood. It says so right there. Ha! And the seeds that I'll make from these things to make tea saplings. That's it, tea saplings. I'll make tea saplings, and they sell for lots of money, and I need that. And it counts as foraging. Oh look, I can chop this tree down. Chopping down the trees, getting all my foraging XP. And it is outside the farm, so I have to chop it all the way, and then I have to find places to replant that other... Man, aren't there more salmon berries? Oh good, more salmon berries. Ta-da! Now, if you reach 10 foraging skill, and you have the botanist thing, perk, yeah, if you have the botanist perk, then this one, you can get the iridium quality berries, and if you eat a pancake when you go out, you can get 4 from each bush. Remember to cover your mouth. You've told me that before. Okay, yes, I'll wash hands just to please you, my darling beloved, the one I'm going to marry. Hello. Hi there, do you have everything you need for the farm? Sure. If not, we might be able to help you out. Can you sell me a better axe? We carry a variety of useful items, but not axes. No. But wait, what was her friendship level? Tax collection. Mumble. Spring festivities expenses. Mumble. Yes? Okay. What is her character? 2 hearts! Okay, it is time. It's Wednesday. Dang it! Ah! The store is closed on Wednesday, but I need to go into the room. Marnie wants a topaz. There's no chance I'm getting that, so never mind. Anyway. Wait for it. Junk! Okay. Because I actually care about Evelyn. The good mayor put me in charge of the town's public gardens. I've been working on the town flower beds for weeks, so don't step on them. Why would I do that? Yeah, I care about Evelyn because she teaches you how to make cookies. And cookies are something that you can make in a kitchen with ingredients you buy at the store. So that's a big thing for me. Yay, I thought it was going to fall into the ground, the river there. So the first time when they first started the multiplayer, I was playing with my niece for the first time. And she had never played before, and I was going to teach her, and unfortunately I kind of turned her off because she wanted to hand me the harvest, all the parsnips, and we were on the bridge, and she accidentally threw them all into the river. So I kind of flipped out. I apologized and everything, but she didn't want to play with me anymore, and I don't blame her. I want to look for bugs, but Mom gets mad when I'm all dirty. It's a tough choice. Oh, look for bugs, kid. Laundry will make your clothes clean. ... We don't have a school here, but I'm doing my best to give Vincent and Jess a proper education. Yay, Penny! Support your teachers, folks. Unless they're being all weird and... Okay, if a kid comes home and says the teacher's doing weird things, don't tell them to just accept authority, because some teachers are child molesters. It happens. So, you know, support your teachers, but also make sure your teachers are on the up and up. It's a balancing act. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the yeah. I'm gonna go this way and get this thing here, and I'll go down get these last 2 here, and I'll wait for it. Okay, they have to be like 7 squares away, which is hard to tell because they don't have squares. Rare and powerful magic rings. Yes, I'd love one of those. Now, I do need to go back home because my inventory is getting full again, but I'm gonna just take a quick peek here. Aha! Now I don't have to go all the way around to the bottom to get to check on those bushes at the bottom. But I'm gonna go home. Look at all these salmon berries I've got. That's food for like a month. Well, I mean, it depends on just how overextended you are. If you're overextended like I usually am, that's not even a month. But it depends. It really depends. I'm sorry, I got a little burp going there. Anyway, yeah, I love the salmon berries. And my favorite thing about the salmon berries is that once you get like the preserves, you can make gifts for real cheap that almost everybody at least likes. Because jelly is a gift that most people like, and it stacks. Now, you can't get better quality, like mayonnaise. A lot of people like mayonnaise, and you can give gold star mayonnaise. But salmon berries they sell for like 5G, but the jelly, it would only sell for like 15G, but it gives just as much happiness as a gift that costs 300. I mean, it's so much cheaper. And you need at least one jelly for the community center, and you need 1 or 2 even wines. It takes years of study to understand the language of elementals. Yeah, I don't care. So, anyway, yeah, you need some wine for the community center. So, that's another... I've got enough for one tree. Another thing to make some salmonberry wine, set it aside. Also, Harvey loves wine. So, you can give him a loved gift that didn't cost too much in the way of ingredients because you made it out of the salmon berries. So that's great. And they give 25, look at this, 25 energy, 11 health. And when you're just starting out and you don't have a kitchen, that's really big. Because like the spring onions are only 13 energy and like 5 health. So I'm still going to go get them though. I'm going to go get some spring onions because I need all the energy and all the health I can get. And I need a lot of food that stacks up really good and high. So, gosh, it's already 7:40 and getting dark. So, okay, now I passed this by several times, but I'm picking it up this time. The nice thing about the forage things is that as long as it's not the end of the week and you can pass them by and it's okay if you're having trouble with managing your inventory, and they'll still be there. But you also want to keep on top of them because if the farm or if the map gets full of inventory of forage, there's like a maximum of 6, I think. And then you can't get any more, and so you don't want that to happen. There. Okay. And now I have more inventory. So, oh, hello. I'm gonna go get that dandelion. Like I said, if you keep on top of it, they'll keep spawning. But if you don't, then they may stop spawning just because there's stuff already there. Now I wanted to go up to the mountains, but I don't think I'm going to have time just because I'm not fast enough. I took time to do trees and planting and picking up more forage. But I think, yeah, okay, I'm done with this map. So I could maybe get a bit up in the mountain pass if I really, really rush. But inventory or energy is at a premium, so I also don't want to stay up too late. I don't want to stay up too late. So yeah, okay, I'm just gonna see what I can get real fast. At least in solo play, the time stops when you're clicking on chests and stuff. Man, the first time I was doing multiplayer and I opened a chest and the time didn't stop, I was like, wait, I was just sorting my stuff. 3 hours have passed, what the heck? Yeah, it's a whole different game, really, when you're doing multiplayer. But it's fun. It takes a whole different strategy when you're playing multiplayer. Because the time, I am not being very efficient here, am I? Zigzag, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. But there's some salmon berries. It's worth coming. You know what? Even if I'm out of energy a little bit in the morning, I can eat it. And if I only even have to eat 1 or 2, it's still better. Oh, he's asleep. It's still better because if I only eat 1 salmon berry, but I pick 5 or 6 salmon berries, then it's still profitable. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this mountain area here, and then as long as I get to bed by 2, I'll be okay. But I still want to not stay up too late. Again, it's a balancing act. This whole game is just one big balancing act. And it's so much fun. I love it. I love it. Now, it's a mental exercise for me, but it's a mental exercise that doesn't have too much. If things go wrong, there's not too much damage that can be done. Like some things, if you screw up, you have to pay a horrible cost. Not so much in Stardew Valley. That's one thing I love about including the forage options in Stardew Valley, is that even if you accidentally throw your entire harvest into the river after you spent all of your money buying beer for Shane, and then deciding to just drink it anyway because you're a kid and it's fun, well, you can still continue on and make a profit in the game by doing forage. And then with that profit, you can go back and you can recover, and you can keep going. And I am gonna pass out, but I only have 5, so it'll cost me 5 G's. I'm okay with that. Yep, I'm okay with that. But see how many salmon berries I got. So I got a lot after midnight, so I'm glad I stayed out. And I definitely need to eat, but I definitely got more than I'm going to eat, so it's still a profit. Clear and sunny. I would really like some rain. Oh, and it's the 18th. It's the last day of salmonberry season, and it's Pam's birthday. Neutral. So I've got to give Pam, and she actually likes salmonberries. Yes, I know it's the farmer's best friend. I want it. I want it. I want it. Someone dropped you off. 5 G's. Thank you, Dr. Harvey. Now, I actually can make a fair few amount of seeds here, so that's good. And I've got to remember to give Pam her birthday present. Are there any salmonberries up here? No, okay. But I also definitely have to water these. I don't have much in the way of wiggle room. Now, oh, you know what's cool about summer and fall is you can plant wheat on the first day of summer, and then you can just say, I'll let the rain water it, and you're almost guaranteed to have 4 days of rain between summer and fall and get a harvest that doesn't require any energy on your part except for the initial planting. So that's nice. My sister likes to do that. I like to get as much wheat as I can. I get the speed grow going and plant as much wheat as I can, because wheat makes flour, but it also makes beer, and either of those can turn out something extremely profitable. So yeah, that's me. I like to do that. Now I'm gonna 1, 2, eat, and 3 I think should just about do it. It's the last day. I'm not gonna worry about trees, cutting trees and leaving energy for that today. Because I just want to make sure I get all the salmon berries I possibly can. But I definitely picked more than 3 salmon berries. I even picked more than 4. So, do 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 do. You know what? I'm gonna turn up the music a bit. I like this music. I want to hear more of music. Music! It's so pretty. I am absolutely amazed at 18 left. Yep, I did good. I am amazed at Concerned Ape. I mean, he not only did a good game, but he did the art and he did the music. He didn't just compose good music. It's good music. But he performed it and just everything. He did everything. The man is amazing. And then he did updates for free. None of that paying for expansion packs business. I mean, I don't blame game developers for charging for expansion packs. I mean, they're putting in more work. And the original game is playable. You might as well let them have the money that they earned for doing the more work. But he just like, no, I'm going to do 5 or 6 expansions here to this game and it's all for free. He's amazing. He is an amazing person. I think he's a national treasure. I need a seed there. Oh well. Okay, I said I wasn't, but I'm going to. I'm going to chop down this tree here and see if I can get a seed from it. Because this tree will regrow even without... Yes, I got at least 1 seed. Okay, 1 seed. Exactly what I needed. Huzzah! I like saying huzzah. I learned about it from I went to the Renaissance Fair, and instead of saying hooray, they say huzzah, and I just, it's so fun. I like huzzah. So, anyway, I've got how much? 8 energy left. That's pretty perfect, actually, because it allows me to Sorry, I actually care about Jody. Hey, you're a farmer. Interesting. Yeah, maybe somebody can teach me how to grow vegetables. Have a salmon berry. She actually likes salmon berries. So yeah, she's on the list of... I've got to... Oh! Cutscene. Ew, it smells. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. Kid, I know you like to play in the dirt, but sewers is a different matter. You're talking flesh-eating bacteria and other such dangers. Don't do it. There's a reason they shouldn't have to put a lock on the sewers, man. You'd think the smell would keep people away. I think Gunther has the key. Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum, do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for a big rusty old key. That's... Okay, so video game logic. If there is only one lock and there's only one key, they will match. But why the librarian would have a key to a locked sewer door is beyond... You'd think that would be in the mayor's office. I'm just saying. So, well, we've got at least three spring onions to pick, so that's important. Ah, there's something moving around in there. I love how they're all trembling in fear. and I go over to check it out. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, I saw something too. Ah! I'm scared of the sewer monster. I don't think these bottom two got any salmon berries this time. There's actually a lot of wild food in this area if you know where to look. Yeah, here, have a salmon berry. I don't mind giving you salmon berry. I like Leah. Although it's easier to befriend Elliot if you don't befriend Leah first, because he goes to the saloon only as long as your relationship with him is higher than your relationship with Leah. I don't understand that. That's something I found out over the years. You have to hold back on Leah a little bit and then befriend her after you've gotten high with Elliot. Gotten high friendship with Elliot. Ha 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 ha! Now don't get high with Elliot. I don't think there's an option for that in this game. But I bet you there's a mod for it. I know that in The Sims 2, the little bubble blowing station that you got in, I think it was University, and that's just blowing bubbles and people have fun, but I know for a fact that somebody made a mod to give your Sims weird moods and make them do strange things, like if you puree a boot in the juice maker that came with seasons in Sims 2, and you puree the boot and you drink the boot juice, your Sim will perform weird random acts, just weird things. And I think that there was the mod to use the weird random acts on people who had done the balloons, the bubbles. There are many mysteries around us. You must be patient if you wish to discover them. You also need a brain and eyes. So, I was watching Game of Thrones recently, and I remember Serial Pharrell telling Arya to see with her eyes. And it's true, because a lot of the time we don't really see with our eyes, we see with our brains and what we expect to find instead of what we actually see. So that's very good advice. See with your eyes, hear with your ears, think with your brain, but don't let your brain do the seeing for you, basically. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Well, I'll keep talking to you until I'm not a stranger, and then you can talk to me in return. But yeah, you're a good girl. Now, the thing about stranger danger to remember, I read about this in The Gift of Fear by Gavin DeBecker. Most strangers are actually quite safe. If you're in trouble and you're worried about stranger danger, what you do is you approach the stranger. If a stranger approaches you and says, "Oh, are you in trouble? I need something. I might be getting some different kind of animals in the future. That's nice. Although I'll need to make sure there's a market for them, so you'll have to prove your skills with animals first. Yeah, wait until I can get a barn." Anyway, so if you're in trouble and somebody comes up to you and says, "Oh, are you in trouble? Do you need help?" They may or may not be trustworthy. But if you're in trouble and you approach someone and say, "Hey, I'm in trouble, I need help," the odds are very, very good that you'll be fine and they'll help you. The saloon can get pretty lively at night. Sometimes we put a coin in the jukebox. Okay, so, I'm actually feeling like I'm gonna be sick, so I'm going to stop recording right now and deal with that. So, part whatever comes next we'll pick up right here. So, yeah. Love you, bye!